Hi everyone, I'm Shafkat and I'm back with one last episode of What's New in SafeTalk in 2024. It has been an amazing and exciting year, and I just want to say thanks to everybody who was part of our journey at any part of this 2024. 2025 is looking even more exciting with more amazing plans and improvements that we want to do to the platform. But we wanted to finish this year on a high note, so we are releasing our final major update this year before we close it up and call it off for 2024. So let's check out what's new in this latest update. Right. In December 2024, we are releasing version 0.6.1. It's a major release, so we have improved quite a lot of the existing features and have added some new and big features as well. So the first thing that we have improved is our booking and scheduling system, which is the core of our system of SafeTalk. So we have simplified the setup process and we have added a varying session duration. So let me show you what that looks like. If you go to your booking page and you manage your availability, you will notice that when you set up your schedule, it looks slightly different. It's much more improved. For example, you can set different start and end time for each day of the week. That makes it much easier to set up. And also, what we have done is that we have enabled different services to have a different session duration. So let's say you have an intake form which is only 30 minutes, but you also have an individual therapy session which is 60 minutes. So you can go to your management, to your services, and you can edit each service and assign different duration to it. So what will happen that when a client makes a booking of a particular slot, the duration of the session will be assigned to the duration of that service. Let's say if they book an intake session, the session duration will only be 30 minutes, and if they book an individual therapy, it will be 60 minutes. So this gives you much more flexibility to set up, to have sessions with different durations. I know this may be quite a lot to take in initially. At the bottom of this video, there will be an article that dives deeper into how this whole thing works. And I just want to highlight as well that your existing schedule that you have will not be affected at all. It will work as it did before. But if you decide to change your schedule or to set up your schedule again, you can use this new system, this new improved system. We have also improved the booking schedule by adding additional configuration. So if you go to the settings page, you can see now you can control how many sessions per day do you want to have. So for example, let's say you have 10 availability slots, but you want to have only 5 sessions to be booked and then the day to be not bookable anymore. You can control that, and you can also set whether sessions should be auto-cancelled when the invoice is overdue. This was requested by one of our therapists, so you can choose to enable or disable these settings. Okay. The next major update that we have done, we have improved, or more like added additional payment channel. So previously on SafeTalk, when you receive payment from the clients, you would only be able to do so via bank transfer or via QR transfer. But now we have an option for credit card or FPX payment as well. This only applies for Malaysian centers. So if you want to receive payments via credit cards, it's possible now. There's going to be another article at the bottom of this video. Please read that article because credit card payments incur additional charges. So just go through that, and if this is something that you would like to enable, do let our team know and we can enable credit card payments for your account to make your payment process much easier. Yeah, if you have any questions about this, do feel free to reach us out, ask us, or all the description how this works is written in the article shared below. The next ones are more like minor updates that we have done. So there is a session number. So if you go to any client records, so let me go to this client. And so what's going to happen now is that to any new session booking that's going to happen, there's going to be a sequential number assigned. This makes it easier to track what number of session this client is attending. This session number can be used in the case notes. It will appear in the invoice, in the PDF invoice as well, so client knows which session they are making payment for. Also, another feature that has been requested by our users is to add a swap location option. So let me show you what that looks like. For example, let's say within my center, I have a session on 31st of December at 10 a.m. And at the same time, there in another room within my center as well, there's a different sessions happening. And sometimes you would want to swap location with that session. Previously, there was a very tedious process where you had to reschedule the first session and then reschedule the second one. Sometimes you had to cancel it. But now you can do it simply by having this button here called swap location, and then select which session do you want to swap location with. This option will only show up if, of course, there is a session happening at the same time in a different location within your center. If that is not happening, this option will not be available. So we've also improved our files and tasks slightly. So if I go to any client history, and there is an option here to update the task. If you click on it, you can actually reopen a task now. So let's say, for example, a client submitted a task, but they did not complete it properly. You can reopen it. You can add additional remarks to that task and then update it. And the client will be notified that the task has been reopened. The remark will be sent to them, what they need to do further. The next step would be for them. And then they can resubmit the same task back to you again. So yeah. Another new feature that we are bringing in is our group booking page. So this is only available for organization or for team accounts. So if you go to organizations page, and you can see there's a new tab here called booking page. Some of you may already be familiar with what this is, but if you are not, I just want to explain. So the way SafeTalk previously worked is that a client would come to a therapist page, and they already on the page of that particular therapist, they would select a service, they would select a location and then availability, and then make a booking, right? So that kind of comes with understanding that the client knows which therapist they want to make a booking with. But question would be, let's say, what if a client is a very new client? He doesn't know which therapist he wants to go with, but he's more interested to know which service can he book and which location or which venue can he book, whether it's online or in person. So this is where the team booking or the organization booking page comes in hand. So as you can see, this has all the services that your center offers. So a client can select a service, then they can select a location, and after that, all the therapists who offer that service at that location will be shown, and then only the client can select and book an appointment. So this is a more flexible way of allowing clients to make a booking, along with what we already have, where a client comes to a therapist page first. You can copy this link and include it in your website. Maybe you have a page where new clients can make a booking, you can include it there. But for specific therapists, we still have a dedicated therapist booking page that you can include on the particular therapist page. This is what our group booking page is. And yeah, we also have our SafeTalk Reflections. You might have seen this already, but if you're not, log into your platform and check out like a little surprise that we have prepared for you. And as always, we have done some bug fixes that we have found and has been reported by you. We also have improved our user interface quite a bit. This is it for our final update of the year, and I just want to thank you if you made it this far into video. And I want to take a minute just to speak about our plans for 2025. These are some of the highlighted features or planned new things that we want to do in 2025. So first of all, we are adding forms inside SafeTalk. This is very similar to Google Forms. So you don't have to go create a Google form and then share it with your client inside SafeTalk. You will be able to create forms directly within SafeTalk with full data privacy that we provide and everything that comes within SafeTalk. It can be automatically assigned to clients as well. We're also adding option for group or family or couple therapy. So right now sessions are usually between one therapist and one client. So we are adding an option that one session can have multiple participants in it. And also, as it has been requested by mostly our Malaysian centers, we are enabling e-invoice in the end of quarter 1. So you'll be able to try it out, because in August, e-invoice is going compulsory for all SMEs in Malaysia. So we'll have it before that ready, so you can start testing it before we fully enable it for in August, once it's ready to go. So these are some of our plans for 2025. I just want to say thanks one more time to everybody who was part of our journey of SafeTalk in 2024. It's been an amazing and incredible year. I wish you have an amazing holiday season ahead, and I wish you start your 2025 with all these new amazing updates and features that we have done. So yeah, see you next year and take care.